Hi folks, Liam Melly here, sitting down with the Aria HQ talking about my top 5 tracks that shaped my sound and that meant the most to me. Alright folks, coming in at number 5 is Ska Project R, or Ska Project Rock, whatever you want to call it. For me, this track has it all. It's driving, it's uplifting, and it has that piano breakdown, which I think totally sells it for me. I'm a big fan of old school piano, and like every time you play it in a club, the reaction is just brilliant, so it deserves a spot in the top 5. Coming in at number 4 is Scott Mac Damager O2. This for me is just brilliant. It is one of those tracks where there's so many memories attached to it. Going right back to my clubbing days, and in particular the Planet Love Festival, watching DJs like Matt Hardwick, Paul Van Dyke, Judge Jules all play it. It was just that bass line. I know a lot of people like the Max Sims remix, but for me the original just ticked all the boxes, so that's why it got onto my top 5 tunes that shaped my sound. Okay, moving up, the number 3 is 10 and 1 Members of Mayday. This for me is another absolute cracker. Memories again, so many memories attached to it. In particular, Rapture TV. I'm not sure if many watched it. The NEC Arena Gatecrasher event was the one that I'm thinking about. I think it was played 3 times at that, I'm not sure. But once I heard it, I thought, right, I have to have this track on vinyl. It took me a while to get it on vinyl. I was going in and out of the record shops constantly trying to find it. It wasn't available for a few weeks, but once I got my copy, I just didn't stop playing it. It was absolutely amazing. I really liked the slower version. You know, the Van Dyke version was brilliant, but see the slower version, the way it builds, it's just goosebumps the whole way. So, number 3, 10 and 1, Members of Mayday. So, in at number 2, I have to give this track a mention because it meant so much to me, is my collaboration with David Forbes titled Flatline. Now, the reason why this is in the top 5 is because during that time, it was a very strange time for me in music. I wasn't sure if I was going to continue on with music. I just didn't know if I had a place, didn't know where my sound was going. I'm sure many producers have, felt the same throughout the years. But I reached out to David, and he was kind enough to invite me to the studio. And the stuff that I've learnt from David since then, I am still using it today, so I have to give it a mention. And a big shout out to Davey. Thank you very much for inviting me over, because the skills that I've learned off him, I'm still using to this present day. So that is number 2. Okay folks, and in at number 1, last but certainly not least, is Push, Strange World. Now, the track pretty much speaks for itself. I'm sure every trance DJ has played it, they've heard it, and the 99.9% of them love it. So there's not much you can say about it. It has everything. It takes me back to my clubbing days, the clubs that I've played in, the festivals that I've went to. It's just goosebumps. Even so many years on, I could put it on and I still get that same reaction of goosebumps down your arm. It is just absolutely amazing. So that is my number 1 track. Well, that concludes my top 5 tracks, folks, and thank you all for watching, and I will see you again soon. Bye.